Hola, muy buenas gente, aquí estamos en un nuevo directo de Witcher 3 en el que vamos a hacer probablemente ya el final del juego. No, del juego no, de la expansión de Blood and Wine. Vamos a hacer el final, pero aún así mañana os traeré otro final. Un final más, hay tres, ya hice uno en su momento, haré hoy otro y mañana os traeré otro más. Hostia, ¿qué ha pasado? Se los ha cargado a todos. El bicho este. Gargain.
Never thought lesser vampires would heed a higher vampire's call and commands.
As a rule, they don't.
So how Deadloff sick them on the city?
I told you, he's exceptional. He manages to bend them to his will, control them with his thoughts. They'll continue attacking until he orders them to back down or until he dies.
Hostias. Vale, cuidado. Atrás, niña. Eso es una lamia, cuidado. Sí. Joder, me está reventando. Regis, ¿qué tal si me ayudas un poco? Anda. Voy a reparar mi armadura antes. Mierda. Tío, son súper fuertes las lamias, de verdad. Volver, ¿y a ti te importaría ayudarme?
Come on, come closer.
Oye, deja de moverte ya tanto. Qué rápida es, tío. ¿Dónde está? Ah, ya le he matado. Uf, cuesta, Son fuertes. Ah, aquí sí me ayudas, ¿no?
Proved useless. Claws sliced through steel like through butter.
We must hurry. Each moment's delay means another death.
Armor proved useless. Claws sliced through steel like through butter.
We must hurry. Each moment's delay means another death.
Cerrada, vale.
They broke formation, ran.
That's it. It's Damien's blood. He was wounded.
Let's go. barricade put up in the street.
Pointless. That's an obstacle to a vampire.
They didn't know. I didn't get a chance to prepare them. Fell on his face, struck in the back, tried to run.
I must have realized that they were in this position.
Hope they found a corner to hide in.
Gracias por la persona que está en las sombras, por ese dislike, gracias. Joder, joder. Reggie, ¿y qué tal si tú me ayudas? Por favor. Joder. No, pues nada, voy a tomarme sangre negra, joder. Vamos. Tío, es que de verdad que súper molestas son, tío. Míralas, son dos además. Dios, me estropea la espada, tío. Madre mía. Qué desastre de combate, tío. ¡Ay, Dios, por Dios! No me jodas, tío, si tenía sangre negra. No es posible. Te he dicho que pares. Me estás tocando las narices. Dios, para allá. Malditas zorras, tío. Pedazo de zorras, puta. No puedo. No me deja salir de ahí, tío. Me cago en la hostia. No me están dejando ni moverme, tío. Y el puto Regis que no me ayuda. Destrozo, tío. Me están destrozando, literal. Si es que no puedo ser, tío. Dos lamias, no me jodas. Bueno, una alpa y una lamia. Para los quisquillosos. Joder, encima me habían acorralado ahí y no me podía ni mover. Qué asco de bichos, tío. Es que lo paran todo,
need to look around. Armor proved useless. Claws sliced through steel like through butter.
We must hurry. Each moment's delay means another death.
They broke formation, ran.
That's it. It's Damien's blood. He was wounded.
Let's go. Barricade put in the street.
Pointless. That's an obstacle to a vampire.
They didn't know. I didn't get a chance to prepare them.
Tío, ya empiezan, de verdad, qué asco de bichos, coño. Nah, encima no puedo ni... ¡Cago en la puta! ¡Esquiva ya, Geralt! Es que menudo destrozo que me están haciendo. Es que... Madre mía. Esquivan siempre esta ataque, tío, siempre. No hay forma de engañarlas. Nivel de batería bajo. Vale, voy a vencer a estas zorras de mierda y voy a poner el mando a cargar. Regis, tú no me ayudes, ¿eh? No, haz falta, tranquilo. Coño, ya, una menos. ¿Dónde está la otra? Venga.
How you like that silver?
Vamos, sal de ahí. Coño ya. Un pesado, tío. Trae.
A knight's body lost blood. Lots of it. Run dry, you might say. Numerous wounds. Must have fought a tough battle before he died. Must be in the bank, barricaded themselves inside.
I cannot Sir.
Vale, Regis se va. Me he cargado 3 lamias y 3 fledes de estos ya por el camino. Joder.
You killed it, single-handedly. That harlot's brute slaughtered half my unit.
I see the harlot's brood came close to slaughtering you as well.
Need to withdraw. You and your men. Now.
My duty lies with the city.
Won't help the city by leading your men to the slaughter. Damien, conversation back at the palace, remember? I'll say it again. Your men don't stand a chance.
Hola Juan, buenas noches, ¿qué tal?
Men, tend to the wounded and prepare to march out.
Doing the right thing. Now listen close. Silver. That's what you want to use against vampires. Your alchemists, order them to produce as much vampire oil as they can. Churn it out in gallons. Then coat your blades with it. Keep an eye out for Alps and Bruxae. The shapely ones resemble women. There one moment, gone the next. Bombs containing silver splinters are a pretty good idea.
Thank you, Witcher. I hope you're worth the coin the Duchess pledged you. And that you'll return with the head of the wretch that did this, skewered on a hook.
Your problem's my problem now. Leave it to me. I'll solve it.
How?
All I can say just now is I'm gonna need Sienna.
You know the Duchess's decision. Sienna awaits her trial, in custody.
We know it, but we do not agree with it.
You've that luxury. I do not. I've sworn my loyalty to her grace.
Folk are dying. Many more will, because of one.
If her grace learns I helped you, my head will roll.
And ours will follow right after it. Yet still we are prepared to take the risk. I fear we waste our time here. Come, Geralt.
Wait. When last I saw Sienna, her grace was escorting her to the palace playroom.
Playroom? As in, for children? You sure?
I've served in the ducal palace for years. I know its every corner. So yes, I am damn sure.
Playroom? So what, Duchess locked Sienna up in a dollhouse?
Honestly, I've no clue. Look, I've told you what I saw. What you do with it is no concern of mine.
Got it. I'll look into it. You get back to your barracks. Retrace my steps. Path ought to be clear.
And you've our gratitude. You helped us a great deal.
I helped Beauclair. At least I hope I did.
Let's go, Regis.
Here, the playroom's beyond this door.
¿En serio? Pues nada, se lo ha cargado de un golpe, qué buena.
Shit. Probably meant to stand guard, but Anna Henrietta's personal request.
¿En serio, tío, se lo carga tan rápido? Reggie, estás chetado, ¿eh? Siento decírtelo, pero estás chetado, hijo.
Locked. Of course. Regis, rather not have a fist fight with this door. You mind?
Not at all.
Thanks.
At your service.
Bueno, pues si estás a mis servicios, quita, aparta. Aparta, tío.
Utter silence. No one here.
We should look around at least.
Something inside? Nope. Empty. Well. A key tucked behind a picture.
A rocking horse. Rather worn. I suppose it got a lot of use.
A tin knight. Wooden duck. Somebody broke its wings off. Miniature tableware. And plush toys. Cute. Nice tune.
Indeed, pleasant. It's a shame the mechanism's damaged.
Buenas, mi amor. ¿Qué tal? Un diario.
What the? Found a notebook. Property of Isabelle de Roquefort, court governess. The notes of Sienna and Anna Henrietta's governess when they were little.
I'm not sure it will help, but I suppose there's no harm in leafing through them.
La Sienna me dio un dibujo. Esta mañana las niñas discutieron. He visitado el país de las 1000 fábulas por primera vez. Su gracia, el duque, se ha mostrado preocupado por sus hijas. Su nilfgaardiano es horrible y se niegan a estudiar. Bueno, pues vamos a hacer ya justo el final, amor. Tiene 3 finales esta expansión. Vamos a hacer uno hoy y mañana traeré otro.
Sienna gave me a drawing today.
Charming.
Of freshly decapitated bodies covered in blood.
Perhaps not so much.
I asked her why ever she would draw such a thing. Her Highness claimed it was a rendering of nightmares which have plagued her for as long as she can remember. Sienna does wake up screaming nearly every night, save when she shares a bed with Henrietta. Curse of the Black Sun. Supposedly girls afflicted by it had horrible dreams. Kind of horrible that made some of them go mad.
Vale.
The girls quarreled today. I must note rather sadly they did not behave as befits future ladies. The incident devolved into fisticuffs.
Puñetazos, joder.
Anna Henrietta was first to strike her sister.
¿Cuál dibujo?
Sienna gave back as good as she'd gotten. By the time I separated them, Henrietta had lost 2 teeth. She ran off to complain to her parents. His Grace the Duke refused to believe my version of events. He laid all the blame on Sienna and vowed to punish the little one harshly. Henrietta did her best to have her sister's sentence commuted, but the Duke and Duchess proved unbending.
Once you're labeled a black sheep, it's so hard to shed that reputation.
Ah, el dibujo que decían, vale, ya sé a qué te refieres. Sí, ya.
First we played with Thumbelina, then with Barbarossa, who proved quite the charmer for a brigand and pirate.
I'm beginning to suspect Isabelle de Roquefort wrote in her diary after taking a powerful hallucinogenic. Cannabis rudelaris, for instance, or...
Shh, don't interrupt. I tip my cap to Master Artorius Figo for his achievement. He has proved he has no equal in the arcane arts.
Wait, Artorius was the court mage here, a specialist in illusions, which means...
Regis, last warning. Stop interrupting or I'll seat you in the corner. The girls told me if I ever wish to visit alone, I need but crack open the land of 1,000 fables and utter out loud the incantation Expecto Ludum.
Ahora ocurre algo,
Is
¿verdad?
the key to an illusion. My, this grows more interesting by the minute.
Mages sent by the Conclave arrived today. They came to examine Siana. I cannot know what conclusions they drew, but His Grace now seems clearly upset.
Curse of the Black Sun. There's no doubt then that she was diagnosed with the syndrome symptoms.
Or had that label planted on her. It goes on. I dared ask the Duke what would become of the girl. He did not reply. I tutored the girls in Nilfgaardian today. Siana applies herself so, though she has great difficulty memorizing new vocabulary. Lady Henrietta seems more gifted in this regard, yet also prone to impish behavior. When she thought me out of earshot, she called me a blood accuser. She and Siana laughed so hard they almost choked. Ludda is damned, or cursed. What's Cusa?
In the melodious tongue of our none-too-friendly neighbors to the south, the word describes the many-petaled flower that blooms in that place we so unmelodiously call
Una
the
flor.
crotch.
Una flor maldita, what the fuck?
Realize this might sound improbable, but maybe, just maybe, Anna Henrietta tossed Siana into that illusion.
Not impossible. She would be safe there, and isolated. We must see.
Where's that book? Nothing under the carpet.
Did you expect something? Apart from the dust swept under there by a lazy chambermaid.
Bueno, solo queda una cosa por investigar aquí. Esto. El armario. Un libro.
Is it? Let's see. Expecto Ludum.
Oh, mira. Ay, ¿qué va a pasar ahora? ¿Nos va a llevar al mundo de las mil maravillas o qué?
Regis? Regis!
Pues eso parece, mira.
Land of 1,000 fables.
Ah, no, de las mil fábulas.
Incredible.
Sí, veamos, a ver. Tengo curiosidad también.
Let's see where this road takes me.
Vamos.
Eye of Nehelene is going wild. Whole land's an illusion. It's so powerful there's no way to dispel it.
¿Y si voy atrás qué? Uf, casi muero. Qué sitio más raro, ¿eh?
Bloody hell, let him out!
Voices.
He gobbled up my gingerbread. Now it's my turn to gobble him.
¿Qué es esto? Hansel y Gretel, verás. No, vale, no, es ella. ¿Esa bruja?
Hands off my hearth, dearie. You wouldn't want me to get cross.
Then you open it.
Now, who's this? A lost traveler? You're not supposed to be here, sweetie. Why, you're old. Old and pale. But never worry. A bit of butter, a bit of spice, and you'll make a tasty morsel.
¿En serio?
Just as soon as I catch you.
Vamos a pelear contra una bruja, genial. Bruja malvada, sí. Ya, utiliza espores. Mírala.
Careful she doesn't douse you.
¿Y cómo hago que...? Vale, pero ¿cómo hago que baje de ahí? Y no puedo darle porque está en esta especie de burbuja. Joder, que no puedo darle de ninguna forma. No puedo saltarle encima. Geralt, ¿a dónde cojones tiras las bombas, tío? Es que, mírala. ¿Será hija de...? No sé qué hacer. Pero vamos a ver, ¿qué coño? No puedo irme tampoco. Sí, tal cual. Lo peor es que no sé ni cómo vencer al bicho este. Oye, ¿qué tal si me ayudas un poco? No, no me va a ayudar. Joder. Joder. ¿Quieres parar? Y es que la burbuja esa no se destruye tampoco, no puedo destruirla. No sé qué hacer, la verdad. Sí, derrota a la bruja, pero ¿cómo? Es que no se quiere quitar el puto escudo, tío. No sé si es un bug o es que tiene que hay que hacer algo especial, no sé. No entiendo qué hay que hacer, la verdad. Baja ya aquí, hija de puta. Estás tomando el... Es que, claro, la única forma que quite su burbuja es cuando me ataca, pero no tengo que esquivarlo. Tío, de verdad. ¿Dónde estás? ¿Veis? Es que no da tiempo a darle. No. A ver, voy a intentar una vez más y si no sale, pues reinicio, porque... No, voy a reiniciar. Yo creo que es un bug, tío, no me jodas. A ver, espérate, ¿es esto? Por colinas y valles. A ver, aquí no quiero asegurarme, no voy a ser que... Sí, es colinas y valles. Es que no sé qué hacer. No sé. Me está aquí tocando los cojones, pero... Bueno, en fin. Me toca pelotas la bruja. Volvemos a lo mismo. A ver, a la mierda ya, a ver. Si ni esto funciona, no sé qué más puede funcionar, la verdad. ¿Dónde está? Aquí. En serio, si no funciona esto, ya no sé qué puede funcionar. Ah, tío, he fallado, no me jodas. Cago en la puta, Geralt, ¿cómo puedes fallar? Geralt, dale a la bruja, tío. Dios, qué asquerosidad de bruja, tío. ¿Qué mierda hago? A ver. ¡Qué asco de tía, de verdad! Vamos. Tarde, tío, tarde. No, le voy a tener que dar manualmente, joder. No, no me da tiempo a darle. No da tiempo, tío, es demasiado rápida. No sé, tío, de verdad, no sé, me está comiendo la cabeza de una manera. Me está tocando los cojones, de verdad, y mucho. Encima me da... ¿Qué hago? Es que no puedo hacer nada. No puedo irme a ningún lado, no puedo matarla, no puedo dañarla, no le puedo hacer nada, no entiendo. Joder, la virgen, casco de tía. Ah, mierda, tío, lo voy a buscar en YouTube, joder, porque es que no puedo, no voy a tirar aquí 3 horas, macho. La puta bruja de los cojones, de verdad. Dejadme un segundo, anda. Ya que me mate, joder, pues es que no sé. A ver si que me mate.
Seems you're having a tough go of it, Witcher.
Joder, hay que darle en el momento justo. Pero es que yo no puedo darle en el momento justo, tío. Se me está poniendo en los nervios el ruidito ese que hace, tío. Ahora, joder, hijo de puta, toma. Toma, toma, y toma. Y me bajó todo, toma. Joder. Vamos, Geralt. Geralt, muévete, hijo de...
Lost your nerve?
A los enemigos menores, sí, eso estoy haciendo ahora. Después se lanzará contra ti y debes usar una señal para derribarla antes de que te golpee. Lo más fácil es lanzar. Vale, mira, no se me ha ocurrido, es buena idea. Lo mejor es usar una señal. Art, sí, justo es la que estoy usando. Es mejor que tirarle flechas. No, fallé. Ahí está. Vamos, baja aquí, hija de puta. Ah, podemos matar a su escoba también. Geralt, muévete ya. Vamos, Geralt. Muchas gracias, mi amor, la verdad. Muchas gracias. Vale. Ay, no le di. Ahí está. Ah, joder, no quiero matar a la escoba, quiero darle a ella. Vale, poco a poco. A ver, calmémonos. Que he hecho que os calméis. De verdad, este boss es el más hijo de puta y tocapelotas que he conocido nunca, tío. De verdad. Nunca he visto un jefe más tocapelotas. No quiero la escoba, quiero darte a ti, hija de puta. Vamos, Geralt. Que te estás durmiendo. Bueno, le queda poco ya. Yo diría que con una vez más. Ahora a la siguiente le damos. Ahí estás. Ahí estás. Muere, hijo de puta, muere. A la mierda. Tu escoba también. Al fin. Y gracias, amor.
The Wicked Witch. Well, you've heard of her, haven't you? Now, where did you put that key?
Listen, how'd you come by a weapon?
It's Prince Charming's. He no longer needs it. Here it is.
Maldita bruja, tío. Qué dolor de cabeza con ella.
Thank you. She'd have begged me for certain if you'd not... Sienna? Is that you?
¿Quién es este niño?
Jack.
Have you
Jack.
come to play?
No, I just want your beans, so you can breathe easy.
Ah, Jack, el de las habichuelas. Ya sé, el del cuento.
Breathe easy? Because you aren't here to play? What's that about?
Jack knows what I mean, so he'll tell me where the beans are as fast as he can. Isn't that right?
Sienna, I'm sorry, but
but I haven't got them.
Oh. Something tells me you're lying. Perhaps you wish to play the old games after all, hmm? This little piggy went to market. This little piggy went home, for instance.
I'm telling the truth. I swear it. Henrietta, she ordered them buried all over, so you wouldn't be able to leave.
Where?
I don't know. But Joss, the boy with the thing for wolves, he should know. He sticks his nose in everyone's affairs.
He had better know, because if not, I'll find you and we'll have ourselves a little talk. Understand? Now shoot! Ah, all right. So why is it you're here?
A recuperar mi infancia perdida, venga, sí, sí, sí.
Searching for my lost childhood. Wound up at Kaer Morhen as a little boy. Don't quite remember how. Never had any toys. Never played any games. What do you think? Why might I be here? It's Dettlaff. He's trying to force Anna Henrietta's hand. Wants her to release you. Summoned monsters to attack Beauclair.
Sounds like Dettlaff, all right. But I doubt you came all this way just to bring me up to speed on current events. So get to the point, please.
Isn't it obvious? Offering to be your ally. We both want you out of here. You because you want your freedom back. Me because as soon as you meet with Dettlaff, he'll put an end to the chaos in the city.
You exposed me. I landed in prison because of you. Now you come to beg my help, I dare say. My life is full of surprises, isn't it? But normally I'd tell you to sod off. But, from what you say, folk are dying who have nothing to do with this. Not part of the plan. Dettlaff was only to kill those who deserved it. No one else.
Bueno, pues esto es por tu culpa, así que...
I accept your offer. Consider us allies. Shake on it.
This place. Tell me something more. It's an illusion, right?
Yes. Created by Arturius Vigo. Anna, Henrietta, and I would come here to play out scenes from our favorite fables.
Which didn't seem like she was playing.
Magical entropy. Without maintenance, the spell gradually disintegrates over time. It grows wild.
Your sister chose a dangerous place for your prison.
It's deceptive. Provided I don't provoke them, the fairy tale characters don't attack me. But you don't belong here. So you had best be on your watch.
Since you brought it up, the knights Dettlaff killed. What exactly did they do to you? Crespi, Dulac, Lacroix, Peyrac Peyran?
Not a memory I enjoy revisiting, but I suppose you deserve to know. When my parents disowned me, they ordered those very knights to escort me beyond the duchy's borders. All did so without uttering a single word in my defense.
Like you said, they had their orders.
But Crespi was not ordered to beat me unconscious with a horsewhip after my first attempt at escape. And Dulac had no instructions to deny me food and abuse me. I learned something then. Knights are not so chivalrous when no one's watching.
No me esperaba eso de esos tipos, la verdad.
That explains a lot.
Shocked, aren't you? You must have thought you had me pegged. Before bothering to hear my side. Everyone does that.
Curse of the Black Sun. That's why you were banished, right?
Twisted princesses, mutants. I'm certain you've heard of us.
Even met one of you. Renfrey of Craden.
And? Was she truly monstrous?
She was cruel, that's certain. But what caused it? The curse or what she went through? Asking myself to this day.
You killed her, didn't you?
Had no choice.
Funny. Mum said the same when she tossed me out of the house.
So, what's with the beams? Mind explaining?
Certainly. that you must gird yourself with patience. There are 2 ways out of this land. My darling sister blocked one when she tossed me in here. The other's up there, in the clouds. She made it hard, but not impossible to access by concealing the beams.
Still don't understand.
Don't fret, just listen. That boy, that was Jack, of Beanstalk fame. You know the tale?
Jack.
Sí.
Climbed a gigantic
Lo
beanstalk to a
conozco.
giant's castle, high up in the clouds.
As we shall do if we can just find those blasted beans. There are 3. 1 red, 1 blue, 1 yellow.
Stalk won't sprout from just one?
No, because it must transpire exactly as it did in the tale. Clear now? So we must find Joss. Perhaps he will be able to help us. You lead.
Bueno, al fin, joder, con la puta bruja.
Joss can usually be found wandering the glade at the foot of the mount. It's some distance from here, past the witch's house to the right. This is no time to chat. We must find Joss. So, what exactly is happening in the city?
Bloodshed, a massacre, which is why we gotta hurry.
You needn't fret. Time flows differently in the Fable Sphere. We can stay here a week, yet outside mere minutes will have passed. Watch out! Pixies!
¿Duendecillos, en serio? ¿Qué hiciste, tío? Duendes. Sí, tal cual.
Not the friendliest pixies I've met.
They were put here to protect the Fable Sphere from intruders. Meaning you. Oh, unicorns! We must catch them. We won't have to walk everywhere then. I call the pink one. Exciting, isn't it? Reminds me of my childhood.
Reminds me
¿En
of
serio?
something altogether different.
Completamente diferente por Jennifer. Hostia, ¿y esto? Ah, es Pedro, vale. Dios, Dios, me están reventando.
Joss! Blast! They're going to rip them in.
Otra vez la espada dañada, tío. Madre mía. Parece de mantequilla la espada, en serio. Estos lobos aguantan que no veas. Oye, moríos ya, hombre. ¿Cuánto aguantáis? Vale, a reparar la espada.
Relax.
Me sé este cuento
No,
también.
it's not. There's more. Another wolf behind you.
El mentiroso.
He always lies.
Ah, boy who cried wolf. Still does, I suppose. And doesn't, when they actually appear.
The one and only. Listen, you little chit. Jack said you know what's become of his 3 beams. I don't know anything. Not one thing. And besides, watch out. Wolves!
Qué pesado es, tío.
This'll be interesting. Right, let's get to it. Let's say for a minute you know what happened to the red beam. Where wouldn't it be?
For certain, no one swallowed it. Oh no, definitely not that.
Of course not. But say someone didn't. Who would it be that didn't swallow it? A human. The most humany human in the land of 1,000 fables. Everyone! Wolves! Run!
Bet you haven't heard what happened to the blue beam. Maybe? Not at all? Right?
I've heard it lies about somewhere, out in the open.
Just like that? No one guarding it?
Nobody. 3 times over. Help! Wolves!
Yellow beam. Don't know a thing about it, right?
It's somewhere very, and I mean very deep. So deep, in fact, it's completely underground. And who has it? A bold farmhand, who in no way and not at all awaits someone. Not in the slightest. Good folk! Wolf! Say that word one more time and I'll chop you up. Feed you to the fishes. Understood?
All right, we should go.
Watch out for wolves!
Tough to talk to, that one.
Was it, though? You need merely remember he always lies. Or more precisely, reverses the truth.
Where to now?
I'm not sure. You should visit some of the other fables. The meaty ones, that is. Perhaps then Joss's hints will make more sense. It's just a few. Red Riding Hood, piglets and bears, 3 of each. And Goldilocks, of course. Then Longlocks, and a little lass who sells flint.
Fine. Let's get to work.
Veremos a la Caperucita Roja, tío, ¿en serio?
Incredible. You must have loved this place.
I did at first. But children get bored quickly. Even tea parties with a whole cackle of princesses eventually.
Vamos a ver a los 3 cerditos, oye.
What did you do then?
Dropped a duck egg in the swan's nest once. That sort of thing. Stole the pea out from under the princess. It slaves to this day.
Más duendes, claro que sí. ¡Dios, qué reventada!
Come on,
Sí, también a los 3 osos y la casa de la abuelita. Ven aquí, caballito. Sardinilla, se llama igual que nuestro caballo, Sardinilla. Qué locos. Oh, es una ciudad. Tenemos hasta contratos, ¿en serio? Qué loca está Oka. What?
Contract from a goose. That's new.
You really aim to concern yourself with that?
A true witcher should never abandon poultry in distress.
Uy, vamos a ver. Vamos a ir a ver qué pasa. A hacer el contratillo este. A ver, me da a mí que este directo de hoy va a durar más de lo normal, ¿eh? Tal vez. Bueno, tal vez no. Tal vez tenga que cortarlo en 2 de nuevo. Ya veremos si hago uno largo o sigo mañana. Geralt, saca la espada. Oye, que no quieres sacar la espada, tío. Ah, Dios. Es que eres imbécil, Geralt, tío, de verdad. Coño. Vamos. Desde aquí.
The 3 little pigs' homes. You know the story, don't you? Who's afraid of the big bad wolf?
Looks like Big Bad's already blown down the houses of straw and sticks. Brick's the only one left.
We should look inside. Remember Joss's words?
One beam lies out in the open, guarded by 3 nobodies. Yeah, could be it. A feather, broken. There was a fight. A feather, broken. There was a fight. Goose feathers. Must have been flapping its wings. Or did it just get plucked?
Ahora está contigo. ¿Viendo el directo también?
Watch out, pixies.
Nuevo vocabulario. Ya. Qué bueno, oye.
Hey, there, in the trees. Some kind of camp?
The goose is ours! A golden eggs as well!
Ugly bastard.
You mean to crush the barbarous barbarian? Butcher you!
Damn it.
But why keep her in a cage? Eggs from free-range birds are so much better. Oh well, where's the key?
Here it is. Got it.
Vamos a liberar a una oca. Mira, le mando yo también saludos. Un saludo para ti, Tiago.
Good thing you posted that
Que disfrutes del directo.
I found you otherwise.
¿Queda un huevo de oro? Pues sí.
Oh look, she laid a golden egg for you.
If only all my employers were that generous. Would have preferred a magic bean, but not
Huevo
about to
dorado.
complain.
Ay, ¿para qué sirve esto? Voy a verlo, pero... A ver. Ahora, claro, ¿dónde estará? Huevo dorado hervido muy duro. Vale. No dice que sirva para nada en concreto.
Did you really travel all the way here for a call?
Nature of the job.
I don't believe it. You must have had another reason.
Well, spent a few idyllic months in Beauclair some time past. Part of me wanted to come back, I think.
Oh yes. Visit Toussaint once and will always long to return.
Me va a seguir, mira, genial. Vale, vamos a por los 3 cerditos.
Did you like Anna Henrietta?
Mira, muchas gracias. Más duendes de esos.
Yes, I adored them. Darling little face. So adorable. So sweet. Yet when we banished them from the house, they were so
Maybe just couldn't.
could she also not grant me amnesty when she was crowned? Please.
That's it, Roach.
Mira que arcoiris, oye. Vale, ahora sí estamos en la casa de los 3 cerditos. Esta es la de piedra. Vale, ¿y qué tengo que hacer? Derivarla tal... Ay, quita. Derivarla tal vez. Voy a probar, a ver. Sí. Ah, que tenemos que luchar contra ellos, qué bueno. Bueno, cerditos, aquí está el lobo. Madre mía. Sois muy plastas, ¿eh? De huir ya. Cómo aguantan, ¿eh? Uno menos. Dos menos. ¿Cómo aguanta, para allá? Vale. Polvo mágico. Polvo mágico. Polvo mágico, que no sé para qué sirve, pero bueno. Habichuela azul, la tenemos. Coño, Bombi. ¿Qué haces tú por aquí? Se hacía milenios que tú no estabas.
Why so shocked?
Well, when you arrived, all you did was pout and mumble things in that graphically monotone. And now this. A jest. And a good one at that. But here we are chatting away when there's work to do. We must keep looking.
Joder, espada y armadura dañada. No es por tu partner. ¿Y con qué derecho vienes a pedirlo?
So, do you like it here?
No. Got a problem with magic in general. Illusions, portals, all that. Don't trust any of it.
A bow of old-fashioned tastes, eh?
Esto se puede derrumbar, pero... no sé cómo. Bombi artículo 69. ¿Cómo no?
Run, Roach.
Ahora los tres osos. Eso sí que no los conozco. Hombre.
Hello? Can we talk?
Watch my head! Damn it all! I swear that was the last time I drank with Redbeard. Oh, Sienna, a bloody long time it's been. You've changed.
Whereas you, not at all, big bad wolf. Though it seems you've started running with the wrong crowd.
And who should I run with, eh? Thumbelina? One shot and she's under the table. At the belt. What brings you?
You could always have a drink with us.
Oh, what now? Not on your life. I can barely stand, I'm so hungover.
You know what they say about the hair of the dog?
Out of the question. And why must you drink? Do you wish to drown some sorrow? And I don't mean to pry, but you don't look much like a young duchess to me.
They stripped me of my title and birthright, then banished me. A family spat, let's say.
Listen, looking for magic beans. Seen any?
I was given one for safekeeping, but...
Where is it? Talk!
Shh, not so loud.
Oh, I can be much louder than this. And resort to other means of persuasion.
Right there, the threats. Sienna to a T. Listen, I exist to restage a fairy tale. If you want to play at it, I'll be happy to oblige. But it won't be easy. The thing is, Little Red Riding Hood's
Y Sienna tendrá que hacer de Caperucita Roja, ¿verdad?
They cut my gut open, filled it full of rocks, and drowned me in the river. So once you stopped coming, I decided to repay the little imp for all her loving labor. Who'd know what's at the bottom of the well? She and the hunter, which means we can't play, and I'm under no obligation to talk to you, not about beans, nor anything else. So leave me be. Sod off.
Vale, pues no.
Wolf's pretty cranky.
Surprised? Think about it. He was cast in the role of the Nemesis without ever asking for it. It's a dog's life, I tell you.
No.
So, what now?
Don't worry. I'll play with him. Or rather, play him. I just need that little red hood. The piece of apparel, that is. Not the poor girl's corpse.
That's a relief.
You wish to help me? Here's your chance. Jump in the well and fish it out. Well, chop chop.
Vamos a tener que saltar al pozo, ¿verdad?
You again? I thought I was clear. I will not talk to you if Little Red Riding Hood is not with you.
Vale.
All right. Time to jump in the well.
Break a leg.
El no es a ti.
Any luck?
Yep. Look what I got.
That would never fit you. Give it to me.
Uy, pues sí, al final se hará pasar por Caperucita Roja. Así.
Honestly.
Y Bombi es Bombi. No, ahí sí que te equivocas.
Actually, I do
Ahí
just
te equivocas y mucho.
Let's go see the big bad wolf.
Let me guess. You'll play the
Bombi es
granddaughter.
Neb y Neb es Bombi.
And you, the hunter.
You again? I thought I was clear. I will not talk to you if Little Red Riding Hood is not with you.
Not a problem. Sienna can take her place.
What? Very well. It's not as if I can forbid you.
Y tiltes bombi, eso también.
But Grandmama, what big eyes you have.
Better to see you with, my dear.
Granny, what big arms you
Qué
have.
brazos tan grandes.
Better to embrace you with, my dear.
And Grandmama, what big teeth you have. Eh?
The better to eat you with, my dear.
Ay, Dios. Oh, Dios. Joder, vaya mierda, tío. Oye, pues revienta el bicho este, ¿eh? Vale, ya está. Que se había quedado el mando sin batería, pero ya está. Además dije que lo iba a poner a cargar, pero se me olvidó.
Gotta open his belly. Bottle caps, fake teeth, a corkscrew. Ah, here it is. Red bean.
Ah, mira, ya la tenemos.
What?
Hola, Pablo.
I find myself wondering if you're just horribly discreet, or if those mutations completely scrubbed away your curiosity. Are you really not interested in what happened? In what became of me after they cast me out?
El meco. Ya tengo el cazasins. Joder, por fin, ¿eh?
Well, since you brought it up, I'd gladly hear the rest. Let's see.
Y ya que estamos, voy a poner el móvil a cargar.
Noble knights of Tucson, I didn't stop until we reached the Ketu wilderness. They left me there alone, without a copper, in a torn lace dress, right when the frosts were setting in. They assumed something would eat me, nor did I do everyone a favor, die of hunger. As always, I failed to live up to expectations. I wandered the woods for a week, went purple from the cold, gnawed the bark from twigs. Finally, I saw a light among the trees. A campsite. They were bandits, blood. I was sure they'd rape me or kill me, or both.
Take it neither happened?
That's when I learned to roper into
Pues siguiendo la historia deberías encontrarlos en una de las misiones.
They took me in, we set off for Nazaire, and I did what I could to repay them. I advanced in their ranks rather quickly. Eventually, I became their leader. Of the whole ragged band.
Y la pintura te la dará, yo que sé, al hacer el... no sé. A mí es que las pinturas de esas armaduras no me interesan.
been through a lot.
I have. And throughout this time, my sister was stomping grapes and shagging minstrels on down bedding.
She wasn't the one to banish you.
And I'm not angry at her for that. I'm angry at her because she forgot about me. Right. We've had our chat. Come.
Joder, está haciendo larga esta misión, de verdad. Oye, vamos. Muévete. Muévete por... Ay, Dios, qué caballo más... Bueno, unicornio más tonto. De verdad, el control del caballo en este juego es pésimo. Mira, baja. Baja porque me estoy poniendo nervioso. Oye, Pablo, que yo no soy una guía, tío. Búscalo en YouTube, no sé. Que yo hace mucho que me lo he pasado, ¿sabes? ¿Y esto? Ah, ya me acuerdo. Ya sé el cuento este. La mujer esta o la niña esta que buscaba una cama para dormir. Voy por un tarro de leche. Venga, dale, Bombi. Joder, paso de más duendes. Bueno, venga. Porque me he quedado atascado, que si no... Tío, ¿qué le pasa a este caballo? Es subnormal, de verdad.
Indeed. It's even taller than I remember.
Wait. What Joss said about the third beam, remember?
In the possession of an old farmhand somewhere deep beneath the ground. Yes, this must be it. Let's go.
Care for a cigarette? A bit of tobacco? A dab of fist tape?
Remind me, what tale are you from?
Sold flints when I was a lass. But no one bought them, so I branched out. Now I deal in snuffs, puffs, all sorts of fun things. What'll you have, sweeties?
Magic beans. Do you have any?
If it's not the new name of some kicker I already have, dearies, then no. But maybe you'd like some.
Hey, where'd you get that ribbon? That's mine.
Is that so? Then why was it lying in the bushes? Finders keepers, sweetheart.
The ribbon. Mind explaining what the fuss is about?
There's not much to explain. I got it from Arturius Vigo when I was a child. It was to protect me from evil. It clearly didn't work, given how I ended up.
But it means a lot to you.
How should I put this? I have so few mementos from my childhood, and the ribbon reminds me of the good old days, when I was someone else.
Dears, could you continue this touching scene elsewhere, You're scaring away my customers.
¿Qué clientela si no hay nadie?
Give Sienna the ribbon. Why not, huh?
Sugar plum. The only thing I hand out for free is a first hit. To get them to come back for a second, of course. For all else, you've got to pay.
What if I asked you nicely?
Ask me nicely and I might play you for it. A round of cards?
No, cartas no, no, por favor.
What have you got to sell exactly?
Like I said, tobacco.
A ver, que me gusta el juego de cartas, pero es que no tengo tiempo ahora para ello. No tengo ganas. Vamos. ¿Y qué viene de aquí? Bola de oro. Hilo de oro. Ah, pues me quedo las bolas. Vea, se lo pago porque es que paso de jugar.
It's enough.
It's enough. Now go away.
All right. Tell me.
What?
What you want in return. You're not doing this out of the kindness of your heart.
Don't want anything in return.
Thank you.
Vale, habla con Rapunzel. Es el último que tenemos que visitar.
Always grapple up her braid in the past, but I'll see it anyway.
We'll find another way up.
Hola, Juldriax. ¿Cómo estás?
Could pull myself up here, and I'll have to make that jump.
If you say so, I shall wait down here if it's all the same. Climbing's not my strong suit.
Prince's corpse. Tried to free Longlocks, but fell and broke his neck.
A ver, cuidado aquí porque hay una caída elegante, ¿eh? Joder, ¿cuánto hay que subir? Al fin. Adiós. Joder, cómo revienta, ¿eh? ¡Muere! Hola, Víctor, ¿cuánto tiempo? Comida mágica. Ni que pudiéramos comer eso. Juguetes caros. Habichuela, ahí está.
Here it is. Would have stunk to climb all that way for nothing.
Diga que podemos tirarnos al agua, por favor. Es que no me deja tampoco mirar abajo a ver si hay agua. Pero venga, vamos a hacer un salto de fe a lo Assassin's Creed. Ya ves. ¿Recuerdas a Snagdy? Dios, hace mucho que no te pasabas, ¿eh? Un año o más incluso. ¿Qué ha sido de ti?
So?
Got the bean, but long logs. Seems she got sick of waiting for a knight in shining armor.
Can you blame her? Men these days, dandies and fops all.
That why you cozied up to a vampire?
Detlef was a tool, and only a tool.
Too bad he didn't know that.
I trust no one. Learned that long ago. Now it's his turn.
To use him. Was that your plan from the start?
No. At first I was simply intrigued. Do you know the story? It was in Matina, a few years past. I'd gone there to pass some loot off to a fence I know. We were hashing out the terms when in walked Detlef. He said he'd come to sell a silver candlestick, and gripped it through a cloth. That caught my eye. I followed him out, observed him. But he caught on quickly.
Yeah, superhuman senses will do that.
He turned down a blind alley. I followed. He jumped out from behind a crate, baring his teeth.
¿Enfermo? ¿Qué ha pasado? ¿De qué?
Alas, he didn't in the least. After all, I'm a monster too, am I not?
A higher vampire and you were unimpressed? Don't know if that's brave or just plain foolish.
I've always had a way with ostensibly dangerous, quiet types.
That's supposed to be about me too?
Ugh, brother, I hate to disappoint you, Geralt, but your belly button is not the center of the known world. No, you do remind me of him a bit. Stifling all emotions inside you. Ever feigning indifference.
Sigo estando, pero ¿qué pasó? Tuvo que haber sido una enfermedad grave, ¿no?
Somehow I knew, call it intuition, that he meant me no harm, that he was trying to frighten me off, for he too was scared. Now do you understand?
I guess.
Ni idea. Hombre, pero no creo que hayas tenido gripe durante un año.
What happened then?
We talked, then met up once, twice, 3 times. Enough that he became infatuated. I truly enjoyed it at first, but only at first. He did not love like a man, but like an animal, madly, deeply, unconditionally, wildly. To return such a feeling, anyone would be hard-pressed, let alone someone as twisted as I am.
So there came a day you just up and disappeared.
Yes, there was no other way. Let's just be friends, or I don't deserve you. He'd never have understood that sort of thing. But then, once I decided to return, clean up some old affairs, I remembered him and concluded he could still be of use.
Playing with fire, that.
Definitely. And either I'll get burned, or I'll burn all else down. No other options.
Got a history with Detlef now. So this meeting
Desde el miércoles.
Not afraid.
I can handle him.
Mm-hmm. Sure about that?
You look at him as a witcher and see a monster. I know what he's really like. You needn't worry. It's time to go. Just a bit more work and we'll be able to say sort off to this fecking fable sphere. Now we must plant them by the path near Longlog's tower. Then prepare to meet the giant.
That's it, Roach.
Menos mal que la tipa se pidió el unicornio rosa, porque si no sería raro ver a Geralt en un unicornio rosa. Cuidado. ¿Y dónde las planto? Aquí.
Wait.
Why?
The stalk will sprout abruptly. Very abruptly. We must be careful. All right, toss them.
Something's always gotta go wrong.
The home stretch.
Ana hace mucho que no entra al canal. De entrar a YouTube porque acabo de entrar a la secundaria. Onda. ¿Y qué tal te va, Víctor?
Incredible.
Admire the view later. First, we must deal with... him.
Adiós. Su reputa madre. Gigante de las nubes. ¿A cuántas mierdas nos estamos enfrentando en esta misión, tío? Ya se nos alarga demasiado. Sí, más que verás luego, Víctor, ¿eh? Buah, le hago muy poco daño, tío. ¿Dónde se ha metido? Hostias. ¿Será hijo de...? Mira eso. Vamos, Geralt, vamos. Bueno, demasiado larga está siendo esta misión por la gripe.
Fairy tale creature. That was one tough son of a wench.
I told you this land had gone ape mad, though I did not expect it to be so severe.
Can't help thinking you might have done that on purpose.
Why ever would I have?
To get rid of your guard, your captor. Getting close to the exit at this point. Probably think you don't need me anymore.
Well, you're wrong. You still stand to be quite useful to me.
Útil, ¿cómo se supone que tenía que sacar?
That's so? How? Plan to use me like you did Deadloff?
No, I need you for a purpose far simpler. Well, don't just stand there and stare. I need a man, Geralt, and I'm not afraid to say it. I have no idea what awaits me once we leave this place. Treat it as my last wish.
Espera cuando salgamos de aquí. Que van a... Bueno, en fin. ¿Qué ha sido eso? Bueno. Taparos los ojos, niños. Uy.
Just gonna go our separate ways? No parting words?
Did you wish to tell me something?
Actually, that'd probably be best.
Oh my. No woman's ever treated you this way.
Not that I recall, no.
In that case, at last you felt what so many women in this world feel at times.
Think it might be time to get out of here.
I couldn't agree more. Come. The exit's this way.
Bueno, se está haciendo largo este directo, Vamos a reparar la espada. No podremos repararla mucho más, Me queda solo un kit. Vámonos.
Will-o'-the-wisp. Think it's got something to show us.
Careful. It's not to be trusted.
Just curious. Why do you want the heart of Toussaint? and the ducal wine.
They were my right. My due.
Doubt we would have figured you out if you hadn't tried to get them. Know that, don't you?
I do, and I regret nothing. One lives but once. Here, we need but jump into the well. You first.
Es la segunda vez que saltamos a un pozo aquí, ¿eh? Bueno, ¿carga o qué? Vale.
Portals in a fountain? Not terribly practical.
It was a secret
Se fue a
passage.
comer.
Henriette and I would use
¿Por qué
it.
felizmente?
Hide from your governess, which luckily she noticed.
Pensaba que ya no estabas por aquí, amor.
I knew where to await you. Never mind that. Has the young lady agreed to help clean up the mess she's made?
She has. And stop treating me as if I were a child.
Would you prefer I treated you like the lion that manipulated you, huh?
Ah, mira, qué bien.
You've already run afoul of one vampire. Don't start a fight with another, all right?
Then tell said other vampire to stop taunting me.
I shall do my utmost.
Let's go. Really want to be done with this.
Al pobre Geralt. Ya.
Nice place.
Isn't it? Offers a lovely view of the valley. On a clear day, you can see the outlines of done time.
Bueno, veamos qué pasa.
Is it, though? A ruin like any other, I think.
So sensitive. So aware. Honestly, what did Detlef ever see in you?
Perhaps he'll tell you himself.
You nervous?
Mm-hmm. It's always a bit nerve-wracking meeting an ex. Especially so when said ex is a vampire.
Don't he'll be in the mood for jests.
I know. May I be honest? Yes, I'm nervous. I really would prefer just to run off. I gave my word I would help, I know. But how much is that worth? Yet I owe him this meeting. And that is that.
Let's get ready. Detlef will be here any moment now.
Está tardando el Detlef, en venir. Ahí viene.
Sienna, I have a question I must ask you. Did you truly feign it all? That which bound us was a ruse.
Con lo que me encantan.
Oh no, it's
Bueno.
very simple. You either deceived me or not. In forgiving you, I grieve. For now, we must part.
What? But how?
The ribbon. Ha! Seems I've been fooled again.
She will pay for this, sooner or later. She will pay! You never should have meddled with her.
Fuck off. A la mierda. Buena, Regis, dale ahí. No vamos a prepararnos ni leches, directamente al combate. Qué buen amigo el Regis, porque ellos dos ya eran amigos y se están enfrentando el uno al otro. Buena, Geralt. Y buena, Regis. Vamos allá. Este es el enemigo más difícil de todo el juego, expansiones y juego normal incluido. Es muy rápido, tío. De hecho ya lo habéis visto en acción en una misión antes cuando era nuestro aliado. Se cargó a un escuadrón entero. Se supone que un brujo no tiene nada que hacer contra un vampiro supremo. Adiós. Su verdadera forma. Fuck off, tío. Empieza a rezar. Vamos, sal de ahí. Hostias. Joder. Dios. Es fuerte, ¿eh? Joder, todo lo que me quita de un ataque. No, no voy a poder llegar a dar tiempo. ¡Qué paliza! Uf, os lo dije, ¿eh? Era fuerte. Vamos a ver. Bueno. Tenía yo razón, un brujo no tiene nada que hacer contra un vampiro supremo. Juan, no seas gafe, espero que no. Cárgate los Regis ahora que puedes. Esto me pasa por no ir preparado, ¿veis? Debería haberme preparado. Vale. Siguiente fase. Y la más jodida. Bueno, no, luego queda otra. Rézale tú al anciano oculto ese, ya verás. Vamos, ahora. No sé cómo esquivar bien este ataque. Me ha atrapado. No puedo escapar, tío. ¿Ves, Juan? Eres gafe, tío. Ay, Dios. Que me la va a liar. Me la va a liar al final, el mierda es este. Bueno. Tampoco es que tengamos la mejor armadura ni la mejor espada, ¿eh? Vamos muy jodidos. La verdad. A lo mejor si tomamos poción rayo nos puede ayudar un poco, pero dudo mucho que cambie el resultado. Yo la primera vez que lo derroté en mi primera partida, lo derroté porque estaba en normal y además iba chetado, porque me estaba haciendo todas las misiones secundarias y todo. Entonces, como iba chetado, pues lo tenía mucho más fácil. Ahora ya habéis visto que por un ataque solo me quita casi todo, casi toda la salud. Toma, doble patada voladora. Regis, rápido, que luego te necesito. Vamos, Regis, levanta. ¿Qué ratos podría con este vampiro? Yo digo que sí. Vale. A ver, esto me lo salto. Vale, no puedo saltármelo. Bueno, amor, decías que te gustaban los vampiros, ¿no? ¿Sigues pensando lo mismo? Ese ataque me quita un cojón y medio, tío. ¿Dónde está? Joder, estaba ahí. ¿Cómo esquivo esta mierda? Si no me deja. ¿Qué demonios? Por favor, baja. No hagas esa mierda otra vez. No, pues la quiere hacer el cabrón. No. Rápido, hay que aprovechar ahora. Joder, cómo revienta el tío. A tiempo. Me está destrozando, ¿eh? A ver, ¿qué hacemos? Está claro que me va a costar, ¿eh? Bueno. Queda para 3 directos más. No, ojalá que no, por favor. Voy a intentar derrotarle en este. El problema es cuando hace el ataque ese de murciélagos, tío. Que ese que me quita un cojón. Pero...
Didn't plan any of it.
No, me he tomado una poción sin querer, tío. Ya empiezo cagándola, ¿eh? Y pregunto yo, Deathflash, ¿por qué no puedes luchar así todo el rato, en esta forma? Me tienes miedo, ¿eh? Bueno.
Start playing now.
¿Ves? Ese ataque no puedo esquivarlo. No sé cómo. Hola, Kike, ¿cómo estás? ¿Veis? Es que me da siempre ese ataque. Pues aquí sufriendo contra este enemigo, tío. Sufriéndola y duro. Vale, ahí lo he esquivado, ahí lo he esquivado. Y ahora te doy otra vez. No, 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 hijo de tu puta madre. Me la ha liado. Me la ha liado. Pero ahora te la lío yo a ti. Sí, 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 sí. Se la hemos liado. Vamos, vamos. Toma ahí. Dime que has tomado sangre negra, Geralt. What the fuck? ¿Qué demonios está pasando aquí, tío? Fuck off. ¿Muerto? Dime que sí. Vamos, no puedes aguantar mucho más. Sí, sí, sí. Toma. Toma. ¿Qué decías, Juan, para 3 directos. Toma ya. Para 3 intentos mejor. Córtalo ahí en 1000 pedazos para que no se pueda regenerar, Geralt. Se va a regenerar, verás.
Listen to me. Be gone.
I can't let...
I insist.
Déjaselo ver al hombre. Y comieron perdices, sí, sí. Bueno. Geralt ha derrotado a un vampiro supremo. Bueno, de todos modos no os preocupéis porque mañana veréis el otro final. Hay dos finales, ahora veremos uno y mañana veremos el otro. Aunque viendo lo largo que es, tal vez avance un poco más, porque lo dejé justo en el mismo momento donde dejé el directo de hoy. O sea que avanzaré un poco más. Todo lo que sea repetitivo lo haré para que no sea tan largo el directo de mañana. No pensé que iba a tardar tanto hoy. El otro final es mucho más corto, ¿eh? El de ir a por Oriana, pero mucho más corto, ¿eh? En fin. A ver, ahora qué va a pasar.
My, what a smashing ensemble. You wear it well.
Shut up. I look like a twit.
The caftan
Queda
is
bien,
sewn
dice.
of the best fabrics available, and according to the best tailoring practices. But one must have a modicum of taste to appreciate this. Even the most exquisite robes cover only deficiencies in beauty, never in refinement.
Rather not bicker about taste. Don't like to. It's neither interesting nor productive.
This particular Witcher has an inborn intolerance for formal occasions. Yet he's to attend just such an event shortly. I expect that's the source of his prickliness. So try not to take things personally, Master Taylor. Rather pity him. For in truth, stage fright overwhelms him. He trembles at the thought that he has no notion how to behave in the presence of Her Grace's Majesty.
As well he should. All that being as it may, Toussaint's highest honor, the Order of Vitis Vinifera, demands appropriate attire. The Duchess cannot be expected to drape the medal on a suit of armor caked in mud. Palace protocol places enormous emphasis on form, virtuous tradition, etiquette.
Huh. A tradition which values appearances ahead of all else. Which calls for lordly, glistening triviality and misplaced generosity.
El rollo filosófico.
Wistful, pensive, Regis. That because they refuse to buy you a new outfit?
Hardly. It's the tone I ever adopt when I find myself pondering, which, believe it or not, happens quite a lot. Besides, I've no need for a new outfit as I shall not be attending the ceremony.
Why not?
Because unlike you, I don't have to. I shall begin to pack my
Me está entrando hasta sueño ya.
I trust you'll join me later, once you're richer by a medal and a fascinating new experience.
Bueno.
Count on it.
So...
Ceremonies, medals honoring virtues, just keeps coming up.
Geralt.
I've had no reprieve either. And I keep thinking of the last great virtue, compassion. It's the one piece of the puzzle that never seemed to fit.
Mean you suddenly believe the 5 virtues theory, after all we've revealed?
It's not a question of belief, superstition, or old wives' tales. It's a
Oh, veo que hay
conclusion
mucha gente en el directo,
pure logic.
Dejad likes y eso,
Siana
gente.
planned everything in advance. Had we
Y
not stopped
comentad,
her,
no seáis
surely there
tímidos.
would have been a fifth victim. One the gossips would have associated with a lack of compassion.
Her plans don't matter now. Can't act on them. Ask the messenger who delivered my invitation to the ceremony. Siana's in the palace. Courtiers pressured the Duchess to lock her in a tower.
Do you care not a whit who else was in her black book? We've some time before the ceremony. We could still chat with that boot-cleaning urchin.
Lo bueno que en la partida de mañana voy chetado y lo tengo todo al máximo. Tengo la armadura de gran Osuna, tengo las mejores espadas, o sea que ahí no voy a tener ningún problema en derrotar a Detlef.
Regis, Bootblack didn't say anything about making deliveries when we talked to him. How do you know he handled the letters?
While you basked in glory and tried on new formal wear, I conducted a little investigation of my own. You'd be very proud to see how I conducted myself. I began by concocting an ample supply of boot wash for our enterprising young friend. I'd observed that among street folk, amidst their society as a whole, reciprocity takes precedence over all other codes, and thus no good deed goes unrewarded. Of course, the same holds true for malicious or destructive deeds.
The letters, what's the connection?
When the bootblack arrived to collect his bucketful, he hinted he knew more. Simply put, we'd failed to ask the proper questions when we chatted earlier. It took a bit more tongue-loosening, but ultimately he spoke. He admitted he'd handed Detlef the letters. He knew this information was valuable to me. In providing it, he was simply repaying me.
Vamos.
All in all, why not check up on that? We'll go together, assuming we're done here.
I am done, yes. It lies in your hands now to see if you are able to present my handiwork at the ceremony with the dignity it is due. Or if you will first destroy it, crawling about the city's underbelly.
Promise to be careful.
Bueno, tengo curiosidad de qué final saco ahora. Yo el primer final que saqué es que Siana mataba a su hermana y luego mataban a Siana. O sea, que morían las dos, vamos. Es el final que yo saqué. Y vivieron felices, sí, sí. Ya lo has completado tú. Pero a ver si realmente acaba bien la cosa. A lo mejor no acaban tan felices, ni comiendo perdices.
Oh, it's the swordsman. Good to see you. Here for a spiffing? Dirty boots are a stain on professional dignity, you know. Step on up.
Need to ask you something.
Yet again?
Qué cabrón, el niño usaba barro en el agua para que las zapatillas se mancharan y que la gente volviera a su sitio. Que se las limpiaran de nuevo. Qué listillo.
A friend of mine used to say boots should be as clean as the soles that wear them.
Clean boots, clean soles. A fine slogan.
Bueno.
Man in the frock coat. You passed him some letters, remember?
Why, of course. I'm young, got a mind like a steel trap, but...
If you're about to tell me this information will cost me, forget it. How'd you get those letters?
Beggars brought them.
Beggars. Tell us more about them. How many were there?
Why, 4. 1 for each letter.
Just 4? Sure you didn't get a 5th?
I can't count, you know.
Remember anything else? These beggars have anything in common?
What? Come now. Each was different. Some had mismatched boots, others had no boots at all. Oh, I know! They all had no home!
Kid, my patience is starting to run a little thin. Now think hard. Where'd they get the letters? They pick them up? Get them from someone?
I don't know. They'd come, hand me a letter, and walk away. I asked no questions.
Geralt, allow me to ask a question. Listen, lad. I'll be glad to mix another batch of that bootshine for you. But you must focus now and tell us all you know. Where can we find the beggars?
Well, at the shelter, most like.
Where's that?
Everyone knows. It's just round the corner. Up those stairs, then right.
Thanks, kid. For your trouble. We must visit the shelter. Look around inside.
Ollie, Ollie!
settle camp elsewhere, got it? This is a decent district. We need no...
A ver, ¿qué pasa ahora?
You? What do you want?
To talk.
Here, that's a waste of breath. We've tried it, only to tire our lips. We'll use other means of persuasion now.
Gentlemen, calm, please.
Either get out along with these flea-ridden vagabonds, or we'll toss you all out. Our patience is gone. This place is no longer a rank refuse dump.
Scram! Decent folk live here.
Decent folk you mention. Mean yourselves?
Why? Do you doubt it?
Hell yes.
Hear that, Artois? He poking insults us. On our own turf.
We should step aside, good fellow. My friend is perfectly capable of settling this unfortunate dispute on his own.
Creo que hasta Regis nos tiene miedo después de ver que hemos derrotado a Detlef, ¿eh? Y eso que él es un vampiro supremo también. Nah, nos tiene respeto, es nuestro amigo.
All right. I can take a hint. Come, time to go.
I thank you so much for your aid. I tried to reason with them, but they'd have beat me blue had you not come along. I'm grateful.
Se está súper alargando este directo, ¿eh?
They are neighbors. Wish me to take my folk.
Hacía mucho que no hacía un directo tan largo.
They dislike that I help the beggars. I do not oppose going elsewhere were we to have somewhere to go. But you've come with a problem, have you? My turn to aid you.
Need some information. Looking for a man who might have mentioned the boot black in Rue de Garl.
The boot black? A feisty lad. I know him.
Any of your, wards supposed to meet him recently or soon?
Forgive me. Those I help and I are not so close that I would know. But should you wait, they'll all soon come for their meal. You can question them yourselves.
Thanks. We'll wait. Nice of you to let us.
La verdad no sé ni qué estamos haciendo aquí, así que no me preguntéis, ¿eh? Yo creo que esto es un poco así de relleno, porque no entiendo qué estamos haciendo aquí, la verdad.
My dears, I've a matter to address before I serve this soup. These two gentlemen have some questions of you. Pay attention. Answer in brief.
¿Ves? Ahora que hacemos preguntas me entero un poco.
Recently, 4 of you delivered sealed letters to the boot black. I know this.
Does anyone know what the gentleman means? Go on, speak up. Romain?
Why should I squeal? We're all told not to mention the letters.
Vale, pero ¿qué tipo de cartas le pasaba al limpiabotas?
You were given a letter and you delivered it, right? Good work, Romain. Thank you. Who else?
I got one too. Gave it to the boot black. Freshy, he got one, but he can't tell you.
Vale, creo que esas cartas son el nombre de la persona que quien iba a asesinar a Detlef. Creo que es eso, porque el limpiabotas siempre le veía a Detlef. O tal vez no, no sé. Me estoy equivocando.
Or I'll take it from you, plain and simple.
But I was to deliver it personally. Let no one else see it. That is what she said.
Vale, sí, creo que es eso.
You ought to heed folk who are kind and honest. This man helped me a short while ago, helped all of us. If this individual threatened you, you need not keep the promise you made.
All right, take it. I didn't want to see the boot black anyways. It's always muddy there.
De aquí, sí, son esas cartas entonces. Vale.
Damn it.
What is it? Another name, truly?
See for yourself.
Ana Henrietta, ¿verdad?
I must say, even I did not expect
Me acuerdo de
this.
esto.
This time you will see to our Duquesa. It seems we underestimated Siana rather grossly.
O sea, que la quería matar, vamos.
Judging by this, Dettlaff was literally supposed to tear her heart out.
Yet first you must snap her neck. Puzzling.
Duchess was to be Dettlaff's last victim. Siana planned it from the start.
Indeed. The logical conclusion, Geralt.
4 seemingly random victims to start. The virtue's their only link. Enough to get folk talking about a righteous, vengeful beast. Obscured the victims' links to Siana, even as she had those she despised killed off one by one, leaving the Duchess for last.
Had she managed to fulfill her plan, none would have questioned the reasons. Most would have thought Anna Henrietta had died for her sins. She was known to show a hard heart on many occasions. Ample proof of a lack of compassion.
Why would Siana murder her own sister? Out of envy? To take power? From an inborn penchant for evil?
Yes, yes, and yes. All seem likely, and none are mutually exclusive. But if you'd like to know for certain, you could always ask her yourself.
Actually, love to learn her motives.
Praiseworthy, I suppose. Sometimes one should stare evil in the face.
Seems a bit strong, no?
She used my friend as her tool for killing. I believe I've every right to condemn her. But I support your lust for the truth. Some philosophers think empirical examination the sole path to knowledge. I believe you mentioned the Duchess keeps Siana locked up.
Courtiers were insisting on a harsher punishment. Much harsher. Think Anna Henrietta had to protect her sister from a lynch mob as much as she wanted to protect her subjects from a criminal. One way or another, she's locked away in a secluded wing of the palace, awaiting trial before a court of law. I'd need to get past some guards to see her. Coming with?
Of course not. I shall await you at Mare la Chaise-Longue. I'll not risk entering the palace after Dettlaff and his minions rampage. Besides, I vastly prefer the company of a simple mug of mandrake brew to that of the Duchess's vile sister.
So, said straight up, it means you're going off to get drunk because you hate Siana.
I've never been fond of categorical statements of that kind, but I admit I could not vouch for my behavior in her presence. She treated Dettlaff cruelly, caused his death in the end, and now this? Atop all that? No, Geralt. I will not go with you. I will await you at the cemetery.
Bueno, se le comprende. Caballito. Sardin ya está a su puto rollo, vamos. Me estás mareando, Sardín, ya vamos. Míralo. Nos ha escupido ese.
I never knew how. Exterminations could be so.
Geralt?
Need to see Sienna, urgently. Need to interrogate her. New facts have come to light. Need them explained. Seems she was planning your Duquesse's assassination.
Ah, fine then. You're that witcher who solved the murders, no? Then you've my permission, but only for a few minutes.
Promise to be brief.
The witcher will speak with the inmate. You can take a momentary break.
As long as it's truly but a moment. Highly irregular, this.
Bueno.
Have you come to see how I fare? I'm fine, thank you. Artorius' ribbon worked wonders. It's a shame they took it from me.
I know who the 5th victim was supposed to be.
Goodness, you're simply a compulsive snoop. I'm in prison. Deadloff is dead. Could you not just drop it?
Sienna, stop pretending you couldn't care less. I know it's an act, and it's really starting to wear. Why do you want to kill her?
For such an accomplished investigator to ask about the obvious? Come now, Geralt. Why do you think?
Because she turned her back on you, then banished all memory of you?
Bravo, Geralt. Yet another riddle solved, and your sick curiosity sated.
Y luego dicen que las mujeres no son vengativas,
Well, what now? Off to share your discovery with Anna Henrietta.
Ok, no es broma,
True, but you very well might add a little something to your reward.
Definitely gonna tell her. Not necessarily for the coin, though.
Then why do it at all?
She ought to know. If only 'cause you'll probably try to kill her again if she ever lets you out.
I probably will.
Perhaps, just for a second, you could stop dwelling on all the wrongs folk have done you and forgive her.
Why should I?
For old time's sake. You loved each other once.
Please. I don't know who fed you that rubbish, but...
Read your governess's diary. You played together, were inseparable. Henriette'd get you into trouble sometimes, sure. But there were also times she stood up for you. When you had nightmares, only she could calm you. Time eats away at memories, distorts them. Sometimes we only remember the good. Sometimes only the bad.
If she loved me so, why did she wash her hands off me? Forget me, hmm?
¿Justificarla o decirle que le pregunte a ella misma? Hombre, yo no puedo saber. Eso parece muy personal, así que mejor que se lo pregunte ella misma.
Don't know, but you could just ask her instead of sending monsters after her.
There's nothing she could say to change what she did to me, to justify it.
Maybe, but there's nothing out there to justify what you did to her and all Toussaint. Yet Anna Henrietta hasn't given up on you.
Pensé que... No estoy terminando porque estoy haciendo el final y se me está alargando de una manera tremenda, ¿eh? Pensaba que iba a durar una hora y media, por ahí. Pero no, se me está alargando demasiado. Por cierto, hola.
Farewell, Sienna.
Pero bueno, ya casi estamos a punto de terminar, ¿eh? Casi. Y mañana tengo que hacer el segundo final también. Pero bueno, en ese avanzaré un poco más para que no sea todo tan repetitivo ni tan largo.
Commander de la Tour would like to see you. Shall we go at once?
Let's go. Want to see him too.
Bueno, al fin veremos qué va a pasar.
Damien.
Geralt, it's about time. Ready for the ceremony?
Your face doesn't look good. Though it looked even worse last I saw you.
I apply a balm of arnica. Yeah, I hardly feel it anymore.
Got some important information. Anna Henrietta was supposed to be Detloff and Sienna's 5th victim.
You are certain of this?
Completely. Found proof.
Inconceivable. How could she? In the city were there not enough? She sought to strike down her own sister. Her traitor. I must alert my men. Enlarge the Duchess's honor guard. Make certain Sylvia Anna is closely watched during the questioning. I'll see to it personally. I thank you, Witcher, for alerting me.
Mejor avisarle, por si acaso. Que la tipa no parece estar muy... No parece ser muy estable la tipa, así que mejor decirle. Nunca está de más prevenir. Uy, estoy empezando hasta a cansar ya, ¿eh? No quería que durase tanto. Yo tampoco, no os creáis.
In the guild's name, I beg your assistance, your enlightened highness. Without barrels, production will come to a stop, and it will be
Sí, Juan. Aunque mañana haremos el otro final, pero bueno.
These are horrible tidings. Oh, we are most dreadfully saddened.
Yes, your enlightened highness all. Once the beasts had clawed their way into the warehouse, the whole place went up in flames.
I shall dispatch a palace guardsman to examine the site of the blaze. If things are, as you say, fitting compensation shall be paid from the ducal treasury.
Thank you, your enlightened highness. Your Grace, Geralt of Rivia has arrived.
My dear subjects, we come now to our
Súbditos, mira cómo los trata.
Of all the duties which fall upon my shoulders, as the ruler of this dominion, this duty is dearest to my heart. For now, we shall award the Order of Vitis Vinifera, Tucson's highest honor.
Geralt of Rivia, Slayer of the Beast of Beauclair, step forth.
Geralt.
We bestow the distinction upon the Witcher, who saved Beauclair from the terrible beast. Such is our desire. May the symbol serve as a reminder to all that the Witcher shall forever remain a friend of Beauclair. In more familiar terms now, I thank you immensely, Geralt. Damien has your reward for you. After all, it was but a contract.
Thank you.
I have a small surprise.
¿Cuánto me da? A ver, 5.000, ¿no? Sí, 5.000.
Dozen barrels of sangre, a wine normally reserved for the Duke.
Vino, me.
The gustatory experience of a lifetime awaits. Are you content?
Tengo malas noticias. Si Ana pretendía mataros, toma ya. Me pregunta si estoy satisfecho y yo le suelto eso. Pues sí, se lo voy a soltar, mira.
I am, and truly grateful, Your Grace. Sadly, I'm afraid I have to sour the mood. It's Sienna. She plotted to have you killed, Duchess. Planned to use Detloff. You were to be the beast's 5th victim.
This cannot be true. You're mistaken. You must be.
I have proof.
I do not believe it.
¿Cómo que no? Si es una prueba real. Ay, qué cabezota es.
In a moment I shall speak to Siana. Will you assist me? You returned my sister to me, yet what you tell me now I find devastating. I've come to doubt that I can judge her fairly. I'd far prefer to learn you're mistaken, Geralt.
I'm not. In fact, I'd recommend you be particularly careful around her.
You exaggerate, Witcher. She is my sister. I know well how to speak to her.
Jique. Tengo más dislikes que likes, ¿eh?
We shall now question a person implicated in the murders which recently ravaged our fair city of Beauclair. Captain de la Tour, show Sylvia Anna in. The Witcher will take part in our talk.
6 y 6. Yo veo 5 y 6. A ver, voy a actualizar. No, 5 y 7 de hecho. Toma ya. Qué ricos. A ver.
The Duchess requested I be present.
You have committed crimes. Grave crimes. Yet you are my sister, and my heart does not allow me to treat you as a common criminal. Nor does it let me believe you sought my demise. My heart yearns to know you were swayed by the monster Dettlaff. You yourself would never stoop so low. Thus I have asked Geralt to advise me. As one impartial, I shall now hear what he has to say.
¿Tienes algún hater por ahí escondido? ¿Alguno, Kike, solo alguno?
Bitterness consumes Siana. She had cause to resent many of the court of Beauclair. I know her reasons, understand them even. But I can't condone the actions she chose to take.
What is he talking about, Siana?
You know exactly what. I was forcibly exiled, remember? To your benefit. You knew well the throne would then be yours, though I was the elder. The ministers I can understand. They'd hated me since I was a child. Thought me a poor prospect for the wife of a duke. I even understand our parents. I'd always sensed the problem. They simply feared me, for I dared to be free. That fabricated curse, it fell into their laps. A gift from above that brought relief. But you... Your dagger hurt most. You were my Henrietta, damn it. My darling little sister. Now do you understand, Witcher? She betrayed me.
Claim to understand them all? Why'd you come back for revenge?
Hasta trancas que malo es el amor no correspondido.
They detested me, all of them, as long as I can remember. But Henrietta understood me. Once. She was all I could cling to. Her betrayal hurt the most.
You were children then. You and your sister both had no control over what happened.
You're wrong, Witcher. She had control. Remember, dear sister, the day they banished me from the palace. Of course, I'd had the idea to pelt the Nilfgaardian envoy with fish bladders, which we filled with rancid suet on a lark. And which you set afire at the last to impress me, I imagine. And I admit,
Vamos, quiero ver ya qué pasa.
hit him right in his hideous bald patch. Never laughed so hard in my life. But when it came time to find the culprit, you said not a word. I took all the blame and all the punishment.
It's true. I did not stand up for you. I was too afraid.
Ya no se ve por tu directo a Tondelaya. Puf, pero Tondelaya ya no hace directos hace mucho, ¿eh? No lo he visto ni siquiera en directo.
They cast me out, but you, the only one to understand me, you cowered in a corner.
Que yo sepa, claro.
Lifted not a finger to help. Not before, not after. You never tried to find me.
That's not true. I searched for you, sent out knights, gathered tidings.
Anda, mira, sí que la buscaba.
You did not wish to be found. Since the day you vanished, I have lived with the knowledge that I failed you. I'm sorry, dear sister. Can you forgive me?
Bueno. Yo la primera vez que me lo pasé, se han sacado como una especie de cuchillo o algo así de la espalda y la asesinaba. A ver ahora qué pasa. A que también la mata. Verás. Dime que he hecho lo otro y que ha merecido la pena, ¿no? Sí, mira, se llevan bien. Bueno, pues lo hemos conseguido. Hemos reunido a la familia, gente. Las hemos reconciliado. Yo la primera vez que me saqué este final, me saqué el peor, tío, porque murieron ambas. Ambas, ¿eh?
All in all, best part of the whole ceremony, it was short.
Perhaps for you, as you ducked out early. The others are probably just getting started. The drunkenness never ends in this quaint realm.
Not so fond of Toussaint after all, are we?
Oh, this place is like a strong wine, Geralt. Good in small sips.
Pero esperaos que esto siga un poco más aún. Luego tenemos que ir a nuestra casa. Lo siento, gente, de verdad, pero este es el directo interminable. De aquí no os vais ni mañana, ¿eh? Aquí os quedáis. A dormir en el directo, tú. Ay, Dios, me da esta risa, os lo juro. Yo tampoco quería esto, pero bueno.
Fascinating. All I can say is this batch turned out excellent.
Indeed. It might be wise to stockpile some rooms for the future. Would you care to accompany me?
You decide to go root picking now? It's dark out.
Geralt, even were I generous enough to assume it had simply slipped your mind that I am a vampire and thus need no light to see, I'd never believe you had also forgotten that you likewise have absolutely no trouble seeing in the dark. So, shall we?
Venga, vamos.
If you think it's a good idea, let's go. But I think you might be forgetting one thing. Fresh mandrake root of this variety is highly toxic, even to a witcher.
Ah, not a problem. I never forget matters of safety and hygiene in alchemy. Here, gloves and a mask. Don them, and you shall be in no danger.
Thanks. Right then, let's go.
Que mi segunda... Anda, no sabía que tenías segunda cuenta, Kike. Mira, muchas gracias. Así equilibras la balanza del equilibrio del universo.
Let me guess. Succubus twins?
No, I was thinking about Oh, how anything can look interesting.
Vamos por qué final más traje. Oye, sí, Juan.
An old necrophage corpse.
You've not an ounce of refinement in you, have you?
Y también a saquear muertos. Qué sad. La toma, por no ponerme la máscara. Me he llenado de toxicidad. Pero es que me da hueva, tío. Es perder el tiempo lo de ponerse la máscara. Ya no quiero perder más tiempo, Oh, Dios, mira cuánta salud me quita. Ese chupa sangre. Qué mal sonó eso, Geralt. Regis, eres un chupa sangre si lo sabes, ¿eh?
Damn it, where'd you go?
¿Qué demonios? Bueno, te las cargas tú, Regis, que estas me tocan mucho los cojones, me trauman estos bichos. Bueno, mira qué fácil se las carga el cabrón, y yo contra dos lamias incluso muero.
Alas, we've a very simple code of honor, we vampires. So simple you might call it trivial. Either one is with us, unconditionally, regardless of the circumstances, or...
Won't let it go, will they?
They will not. Fortunately, we've another rule, an unwritten one, and just as trivial as the first. It is neatly summarized in the saying, out of sight, out of mind. That is why I must leave Toussaint. For a vastly long time, most like.
Yeah, I get it.
Let us make for my camp. I've an overwhelming desire to have another drink. Supreme bouquet. Firm, defined beginning, then develops gently, rising to a startling finish. Don't you think?
Not much of a connoisseur.
Then it is high time you started your education. After all, the Corvo Bianco vineyard is now yours. By the way, I left a gift for you at your new home. On the nightstand.
Thanks. Mind telling me what it is?
A trifle. That will nonetheless be useful should you need mutagens. Incidentally, have you thought about what you'll do with your prize? Shall you hang your swords over the mantle and take to pruning vines?
No, just not the life for me. Sure, might stop by there occasionally, stay the winter, fill up on wine. But I'd rather keep moving. It's not a choice being a witcher. And once you are one,
ahora tengo curiosidad de ver quién viene a la casa, ¿eh? Ciri, Jennifer o Triss.
Plenty of work left for me in the world. Ghouls aren't gonna kill themselves.
Rather droll, isn't it, that each time we meet, something harrowing must happen? I can remember a night, not too far from here if I'm not mistaken. We hid in a cave while a blizzard raged all about. Does that sound at all familiar?
How could it not? We just set off to rescue Ciri from Vilgefortz.
Oh, our encounter with Vilgefortz. That is something I do not remember so fondly. That first stay in Beauclair, far calmer than this one.
Seemed like a land straight out of a fairy tale back then. Its sole problem, cellars too small to accommodate all that wine.
Appearances, Geralt.
¿El qué te suena, Juan?
Like mamoons and dopplers deceive. So what did become of Vilgefortz?
Killed him. Sure wasn't easy, though. What about you? Any idea where you'll go?
Distance is of the essence. I thought I might venture south.
Nilfgaard?
Why ever not? The Nilfgaardians are a modern society. None there believe in vampires anymore. This fact alone could be very useful to one wishing to remain incognito.
Interesting point of view. I so don't feel like going anywhere. Sit here a while longer?
So we shall, my friend. We have witnessed, and in fact on several occasions incited, many great and weighty events. After all that toil, I believe we deserve a bit of a rest.
That we do.
¿Cómo mira el Geralt a la cámara, tú? Qué loco. Bueno, a ver, esto ha acabado, pero aún nos queda por ir a la casa, ¿eh? Que de aquí no se va nadie. Ve a tu casa. No tengo algo de viaje rápido por aquí. Es que me da hueva ir en caballo, tío. Sí, mira, justo al lado, genial. Y 100%... No. Juan, aquí no se acaba. De aquí no se va nadie hasta que lo diga yo, ¿eh? Hay que ir a la casa a ver quién está. A ver, hice el final neutral, o sea que debería venir Siri. No saque la espada.
Even a horse drops if you ride it at a constant gallop.
Veamos.
Master Witcher, some unknown individual barged into the residence. I resisted as best I could, but to no avail.
Who is it?
Dime que es Siri, por favor.
They did not do me the basic courtesy of introducing themselves.
Vamos, Siri, sal de ahí. Sí, toma ya. Qué bien.
Don't just stand there. I want a hug.
Ya ves.
Thought I'd never see you again.
Well, I've departed, escaped, been forced to flee so many times. Yet, I always returned. You ought to be used to it by now. I like coming back into your life.
I'm just glad you're here.
You've a lovely home, with a great deal of potential.
And got it from the Duchess as her down payment for killing the beast. Even started to renovate a bit. Come outside, let me show you the grounds.
Ah, it's lovely here. I could stay forever.
Anything stopping you?
Obligations, duties. I'm only here because Emir concluded I must get to know what I'll rule once I take the throne. So I'm on a tour of the provinces with a small swarm of advisors. Which essentially means they take turns lecturing me while I follow them about, scribbling notes.
Plan to stay in Beauclair a while?
A bit. I convinced my advisors we'd be unwise to depart before I tasted each of this year's wines. My knowledge would be incomplete, you see. Though, actually, just between you and me, I'm not certain I'm cut out to rule, govern, all that.
Thinking you might.
Lo sabía.
I can't say just yet, but I'm not willing to rule it out.
Qué poca conversación con Siri, ¿eh? Con Trish y con Jen hay mucha más. A ver.
How fares your venerable father?
He seems younger, quite rejuvenated. Abandoning high-level politics seems to have done it. It's as if the very awareness of peace grants him strength, which most likely is the case.
Think he'll keep his word?
I think that depends on me. If he feels I'm up to the task, he'll head out to pasture. Yes.
And if he doesn't?
Then there'll be nothing to stop him from returning. He hasn't ever had a problem changing his mind.
Preparations for the coronation coming along?
Not at all. I told him I'm in no hurry. I must see what the whole thing's about first. Acquaint myself with the Empire's institutions, laws, and so forth.
No pressure from Emir to speed things along?
He tried. But I told him I wish to be a good ruler, a strong ruler, not some puppet.
No one else in the world he'd give in to like that.
I had nothing to do with that. There's just no one else in the world who's his daughter. Speaking of which, as the future Empress, I could secure you a comfortable
Un trozo de la corte. Ah, qué bien suena eso.
Thanks, but just not my thing, that. My place is on the path.
I know. Still, had to try.
Pues ya está, ¿no?
See you later, Siri.
Take care of yourself.
Pues ya está, gente. Ahora sí que sí hemos acabado de una vez por todas. Hemos tardado, creo que 3 horas, tío. Sí, unas 3 horas. Pero bueno, por fin hemos acabado. Nos vemos mañana con el siguiente final. Pero bueno, no os preocupéis que en ese voy a avanzar todo lo posible para que solo veáis lo último al final. Así que bueno, por eso no os preocupéis. Que no sea tan largo ni tedioso como hoy. Así que bueno, gente, hasta mañana.